Salve omnes et salvete ad novum episodium de non podcast Not Tuah. Fuck, I fucked that up. Hang on. Salve omnes et salvete ad novum episodium de non podcast Tuah. Im exercitum tuum et haec res et numeri viginti duo. Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Not Tuah podcast. I'm your host and this is episode 22, the big 2-2 repeating digits. Haven't had one like this since episode 11, would you believe it? Today's introduction was done in Latin. I used to have like a 200 something day streak on Duolingo learning Latin, and I mean, first of all, I still butchered the intro, and I also had to use Google Translate. So if you're wondering how effective Duolingo is, there you have it. I mean, again, that's not stopping me from having a 578 day streak. One thing about me, I love a good streak. Okay, you put a streak in your app, I'm like, that's halfway to getting me addicted. Right? I'm talking Duolingo. I'm talking Wordle. I'm talking the fellowship thing, which I haven't been discussing much recently because it's like nothing much to say. It is just like straight up. It's lead code basically. For those of you who know what lead code is. Did I talk about the fellowship on this podcast? Surely. Did I not talk about the fellowship? I'm going through my episode notes here. I don't see the fellowship ever being brought up. Whatever. Okay. If you're unaware, it's like a thing where I wrote like an entrance test. I got selected, and then now I'm in this group, and they're gonna fucking get me a job at Google. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, you give me a good streak, somewhere that I can look at a streak. Brother, I am chilling. So what's been up with me this week? Not much. You know, it is exam time, exam season. So I've just been kind of doing that. This whole situation has been kind of my god, fucking. Okay. Hang on. Let me do a reset. I'm emptying my brain. I'm focusing on one thing right now. My neighbors are cooking something, and I can smell it. It smells pretty good. It smells pretty tasty. I would like to eat it. Emptying my brain, focusing on that one smell. Smells like chicken. Smells like they're cooking chicken. Yeah, man. Okay, episode 22, exam season. Right, exam season. They've been going well. I think I've only written 2 exams between this and the last recording. Yeah, only 2 exams. Oh, it's like 2 exams a week. I never noticed this. It's 2 exams a week. Yeah. I guess that must be because there's a bunch of like holidays in between. It's a very festivus. Is that a word? Festivus. Festivus. Fest. It's a very festive time in India, right? You had fucking Shivratri. I don't know what that is. You had the start of Ramadan. You had, and now you have Holi. Um, so yeah, a lot of festivals going on. Each festival gives us like a holiday, day off, type shit. I should stop checking my phone. I should stop checking my phone. That's what caused me to lose my train of thought the first time. Was checking my phone. Um, right. Okay. So, yeah, but the 2 exams that I wrote this week, they went pretty good, I think. Oh no, there was okay. So I keep fucking mixing this up. Oh no, yeah, this week the 2 exams that I wrote, they went pretty good. They went pretty good. I'm happy with my performance. Uh, Low key, maybe this is hubris. Maybe I'm flying too close to the sun. I'm expecting really good grades for those 2 subjects. I'm not expecting 100% because you should never really expect 100%. Is one thing I've learned. Never in your goddamn life should you expect 100%. Um, but I think I can get 90 easily. Not easily, but like I think 90% above is very much on the table right now. So feeling good. Heading into this upcoming week with my final exam. This is fucking HTML, dude. HTML, XML, um, a little bit of JavaScript in there, a little bit. Oh my god, they have fucking Java. I forgot. Servlets, dude. Servlets, for those unaware, completely outdated dog shit piece of technology that for some reason is still in our syllabus. They still force us to learn it. It was in my Java syllabus, like my Java programming syllabus, last semester or the semester before that. Last semester. It was in my Java programming syllabus last semester, and fucking again outdated piece of shit technology. So we couldn't even like run it in the lab because our Java version was too updated. You couldn't run applets or servlets or anything. So I don't know why it's in our syllabus. My plan for the servlet um, is to just study like what they are. I'm not gonna study any of the fucking code to like create a servlet. Cause hey man, it doesn't fucking matter. It's outdated. No one's gonna use it. I'm never gonna use it. Right? So I'm not gonna study the code. I'm gonna study like the life cycle of a servlet and the types of servlets, the JDBC connection, JDBC Java database connectivity. I think that might still be used actually. No. They've migrated to ODBC, Open Database Connectivity. Um, so that's the exams done. I've been playing a lot of Balatro recently because it's on Game Pass now. Um, I've known of Balatro for a while. Maybe no, I've definitely heard of it before its Game of the Year nomination, which, by the way, fucking crazy that Balatro was nominated for. What were the Game of the Year nominees? Game of the Year nominees 2024. Let's see. I remember talking about the Game Awards, but let's see again. Game of the Year. Balatro fucking up against Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Okay, actually. uh, Balatro might have stood a fair chance. No. Astrobot won, and from what I've seen, Astrobot looks like the better game out of all of these. Because again, I'm sure I said this during my Game Awards breakdown, my Game Awards discussion. I don't like the whole fucking medieval fantasy ass bullshit that fucking every video game seems to be doing now. You know, Black Myth, Wukong, Elden Ring, maybe Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, maybe not. I don't know. I've never seen Final Fantasy. But yeah, it seems like a lot of games these days are that whole kind of medieval fantasy, fucking dragons and swords and shit and potions. Brother, do something original. Low key, do something original. You know. So Balatro, it is certainly the most unique of the Game of the Year nominees. That being said, yeah, I, I, I don't think it should have won. Um, I wouldn't be mad if it won, but I'm like, yeah, it makes sense that it didn't win. You know, I'm fucking digging myself a hole here, digging myself a grave. Um, Whatever, man. Forget it. Forget the fucking award. Forget the fucking award. Balatro is a fun game. I'm having a good time. It's the first kind of roguelike game I played, which, a couple weeks ago, I didn't even know what a roguelike was. So, I probably should have pieced it together, but it still surprised me. The genre roguelike is named after like an actual game called Rogue, right? So anytime a game has elements that are like the game Rogue, they are rogue-like games. Probably it's the same thing as like a Metroidvania game. Metroidvania, for those unaware, portmanteau of the Metroid and Castlevania franchise, and it's like a 2D space that you can explore, and it encourages backtracking. So like you come up to a door, you need the key, so you like go back, find the key, and then go back to the door. Is Terraria a fucking roguelike? No. uh, Dude, Minecraft Hardcore mode is a roguelike, right? Roguelike, for those unaware, when you die, you lose everything, you gotta start from scratch all over again. So Minecraft Hardcore mode could be like a roguelike. Terraria might be a Metroidvania. Let me Google that. Is Terraria Metroidvania? Uh, Terraria fits a lot of the criteria for what one could consider a Metroidvania, namely non-linear player-driven story. Well, there you go. To all my Terraria players out there, you're playing a Metroidvania. I don't know. It's so yeah, Balatro fun. I've been trying to get my friends to play Balatro. None of them want to play that much. I mean, I guess it is that kind of thing where you don't really you don't really get it unless you play it for yourself. And I guess none of them want to drop the money and buy it. I didn't want to drop the money and buy it, but it's on Game Pass, and I already have Game Pass for Persona. So I was like, shit, might as well give it a try. Low key, the game is incredibly fun. I think If it ever gets taken off of Game Pass, I might just straight up buy it on Steam. Let's see. 586 rupees. That's not bad. Shit, wait, how much money do I have in my Steam wallet? Oops. Can you hit the mic? My bad. Because did I did buy a game and then refund it. I might have like 300 something. I might have 300 something in my Steam wallet. Okay, whatever. I'll look at that later. But the thing is, I've kind of gone for like the hardest, the most difficult set of cards in Balatro. I'm playing on the black set of cards, and like it reduces the number of hands you have per round. So basically, you can only attack 3 times instead of 4, and so that makes it very hard to get out of the early game. And then I'm bad at the mid game, so I never make it to the end game. So maybe I should switch to one of the easier sets of cards. Just like build up some of my confidence, you know. What else? What else am I gonna say? What else am I gonna say? I've been getting back into cubing, Rubik's cubing. Just all manners of twisty puzzles. Ooh, I hit the mic again. My bad. I should move that. Hang on. Okay, hopefully I'm less likely to hit it now. Yeah, I've always sort of been into cubing ever since like the 8th grade, maybe. I was into it in the 8th grade because one of my classmates, he learned how to solve it blindfolded. So he would kind of bring it in to class and he would just solve it blindfolded, and we'd all watch. And so I became interested in cubing, and then I got a cube, and then I went like hardcore into it. And he was just kind of content with solving it blindfolded. He didn't really do like any of the crazy shit that I did. Initially, used kind of like the beginner's method. I transitioned fully into CFOP. And so yeah, so that's my origin story with cubing. I just saw someone do it and I was like, wow, that's cool. So I've cleared the mind. I opened Steam back when I'm talking about Balatro, and it just now opened, and that kind of fucking took over my brain for a second. I was like, oh, what, how, the fuck, what, how? Kind of an overload there. Anyway. So cubing, right? So, it comes in waves, I guess, right? There's like a month where I want to do nothing but cube, and then I'm like, nah, I'm over it, low key. And then I'm back on the cubing train. So right now I'm back on the cubing train. I say give it like a couple more, maybe like a week or two, and then I'll be off the cubing train. I'm keeping like a track of my progress of my time on a Google sheet, a Google sheet, and so I made a little chart so I can track my progress over time. It's fun to see. Like when I first made the chart, this is back in like January 2024. I've been hovering around like the 40 to 45 second range. And now, like a year later, I'm hovering around the 25 to 30 range, um, which is fun. Part of that is definitely because I've learned advanced CFOP, like 2-look OLL and 2-look PLL. Basically, that means I can solve the complete cube in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can solve the complete cube in 6 steps. That's not 6 moves. That is 6 steps, right? So let me scramble up. I have my cube right here. Let me scramble it up, and I'll walk you through like an example form that I do. Even though you guys can't see shit, that's a very visual activity. But I'm gonna walk you guys through one. Okay, so it's all scrambled. The first step to solving a Rubik's Cube is you want to construct a cross, and by that we mean you want to get the edge pieces of any color really, but people tend to go for white. You want to get the edge pieces of the white side all lined up in their proper position. So let's see, let's inspect. The orange white piece is like 1 turn away from being solved. Blue is 2 turns away from being solved. One of those turns would solve orange white as well. So that's what I do. I do 1, 2, and I have 2 of my edge pieces in. Red white is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps away, 5 moves away from being solved. So I guess I'll do that. Because green is in a very awkward position, so I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4 moves to solve that. And now I have my complete edge. I have my complete white cross done. Up next we have F2L, first 2 layers. This is where you put the corner pieces of the white side, you solve them, and the pieces that go above the corner pieces, you solve both of those at the same time. And so by that you've completed the first 2 layers of the cube. So let's see, I see the white, orange, blue corner and the orange, blue piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 moves to solve that. Pretty inefficient solution, but we got there. Then I see the white, red, green corner. So, and then I see the red, green piece. It is perfectly situated. 1, 2, 3, 4. That corner is solved. Then I see white, orange, green, the corner and the orange green piece right next to each other. So I can solve that and take out the blue red piece, which is in a disadvantageous location. I can move that out of the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 moves to solve that. And then white, blue, red, and blue, red, that's the only one left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now I have the first 2 layers of the cube solved. This one you gotta do it completely like intuitively. You gotta have a good like sense of the puzzle. But you can figure it out. It's not that hard. Now we come up to the last layer, then where my advanced CFOP algorithms come into play. So I see that it's a bar, like a straight line of yellow pieces. So I do F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And so that forms my yellow cross. Remember how we built the white cross as our first step? Now we got to build the yellow cross. So that one algorithm, I've constructed my yellow cross. And now this looks like it's an anti-soon. The soons are very easy. It's just R, U, R, I, U, R, U, U, R, I. So you can execute that algorithm pretty quick. And now we're up to PLL. PLL, permutation of the last layer. So I can see I have the yellow, orange, blue corner and the yellow, red, green corner, that's solved. And so those two corners are diagonal from each other. So I gotta do F R U prime R prime U R U R prime F prime R U R prime U prime. I don't need to be like saying these algorithms out loud. It's you guys probably don't even understand it anyway, huh? Okay, and now now that the corners are solved, we need to permute the edges of the yellow layer. So for that I can see I need to swap yellow orange and yellow green and yellow blue and yellow red. I need to swap these two pieces around. So I have an algorithm for that. And there you go, the Rubik's Cube is now solved. Trust me. Please, you gotta take my word. There's my Rubik's Cube, and then I also have a different kind of puzzle called a square one. Low key, I think the square one is a more and it's a fun solve. It's more fun than a 3x3, but I guess it's not that fun to watch. This is why the 3x3 Rubik's Cube is kind of dominating the chart with the general populace. But I think the square one is the more fun puzzle to solve. Because a lot of it is intuitive as well. There are some algorithms, well there's a lot of algorithms actually, but like the core experience of solving it, it feels very intuitive. You know, there's a lot of decisions that you have to make. Shit, hang on, I'm solving one right now, so green, okay. So yeah, there's a lot of decisions you have to make that affect the solve. There's also a higher risk because if you the reason it's called the square one, and because if you mess up while solving it, you go back to square one, because any tiny mishappening, any tiny mishap and the puzzle is completely fucked. There's no recovering it. So those are my Rubik's Cube collections. I want to get a Megaminx, which is not a cube. It is a dodecahedron, I believe. Yes, it is a dodecahedron, but with Rubik's Cube elements, right? So you can like turn each face of it and you can like jumble it all up. So I want to get a Megaminx. That's a dodecahedron. I also want to get a 4x4 Rubik's Cube. Mostly because that one has like a parity, and it's more. Funnily enough, solving the 4x4 is harder than solving like a 5x5. Right, because with the 5x5, you have a center piece that you can like sort of orient with. But with a 4x4 or with a 2x2, any sort of even numbered cube, there is no center piece. So the 2x2 is technically harder than a 3x3. Technically, it's not, but mathologically, the 2x2 should be harder than the 3x3. It's that the 3x3 has been so optimized that it's not really, you know? Sorry, the 2x2 is so optimized that it's not harder. So yeah, anyway, the even numbered cubes are harder to solve than the odd numbered cubes because there's no centerpiece. And that also like invites parity, which is like a super hard algorithm to work with. Okay, so enough yapping about the cube. Let's get into these topics. today. Um, so I wanted to say first of all, fucking pop the champagne, bro. Pop the champagne. Um, through the lavish gala that I've been imagining. Um, because if you remember, last week I put out a request and like, hey guys, if you know what they say at the start of this song, hit me up. Please, I beg you. Now no one hit me up, but I found the lyrics on my own. I had to go to places where no man has ever gone before, and that is the sixth page of the Google search results. I had to go 6 pages deep. I also googled like the Japanese name of the album, so that helped, I guess. And so now I will recreate the conversation and I will do a little translation. All right. So they say bonjour, bonjour. I'll like oscillate between a high and a low voice, so you can see like which character is talking, right? Bonjour, bonjour. Comment allez-vous? Je veux bien, merci. Et vous? Je suis en forme. Il fait bon, n'est-ce pas, mademoiselle? Oui, le temps est beau. Mais il est un peu nourrissant. Oui, si vous voulez. Enfin, où sont les toilettes? So they're saying like, hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good. The weather is nice. Is it not, madam? Uh, yes, the temperature is good. But it is a little bit cloudy. Yeah, it is. By the way, where's the toilet? So yeah, they are talking about toilets in the song. I don't know why. It's just coming out of nowhere. But you know, que será será. Right? That's the saying. Que será será. Oh, never mind. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like we don't whatever. Let them. It is what it is. If they want to talk about toilets in their song, let them talk about toilets in their song. I'm a big fan of toilet related musical media. Shout out Skibidi Toilet. So yeah, we figured it out. Um, they have lyrics for like all the songs in here. So if I ever do come across like another song where I'm like, what the hell are they saying? Which I probably won't because the rest of the album is in Japanese. So, like I don't have that curiosity of like, I know French. I wonder what they're saying. Because I don't know Japanese. So, little update here. By the way, I have 276 rupees in my um, Steam wallet. So I need like 300 rupees to buy Balatro. I just heard like a fucking beep. I don't have anything in here that should be beeping, you know? Yeah, that's 310 rupees that I need for Balatro. Do I want to spend 300? Undertale is on 36 rupees? Wait. Undertale is 36 rupees. Doom 2016 is 160 rupees. Battlefield 1, who fucking cares? Heavy Rain is 90 rupees. Shit, I might actually buy some of this stuff. Undertale 36 rupees. Walking Dead 200 rupees. I don't like the Walking Dead. Shit, I might actually buy Doom. Because I've been meaning to play that for a while. And I might buy Undertale as well. But like, you kind of have to. For 36 rupees, Undertale is not a bad deal. Um, Also, that reminds me. Don't ask me how it reminds me, but it does remind me. I recently moved my setup because my parents are going to come visit. I've been set up in my brother's room, but when they visit, they're going to want that room. So I've like moved into a different room. I've moved back into my room. The reason I moved into my brother's room in the first place is because the Wi-Fi in my room is fucking a dog shit. You know? Absolute atrocious dog shit. Um. So, so now I'm stuck. I have to use my mobile phone as a hotspot for my computer. So I've been looking into getting unlimited data on my phone. Because I do be surfing the web a lot on my computer. You know, I need that. I need that Wi-Fi speed, low key, high key, even. Um, um, but actually, now that I'm here, I am starting to realize, like, hang on, this is kind of a chill spot. If it wasn't for the Wi-Fi, I could make something out of this place. You know, a nice, chill hangout spot. You know, there isn't any place to put a TV in here, unfortunately. Well, there is, but I'd have to block one of the doors for that. There's like a door that leads outside, so I could put my TV there, but then I'd be blocking the door, and then also I need like another extension cable. One, two, three, four. I have four extension cables in this room already. Um, the windows here are also south facing. Is that good? What direction should your windows face? South facing for the best sunlight. Well, there we go. Hang on, if that's west, then that's north, south, east. Wait, so if that's west, that's east. Yeah, it's south facing. It's south facing, which is good. I, you know, it is weird. I do feel kind of more pleasant. You know, uh, I did feel more pleasant when I woke up this morning, because of the sunlight and shit. My God, maybe the outdoors people are right. Nah, nah, no way, no way. I'm still a night owl. You can never take that away from me. But I will admit, again, yeah, it did feel nice having that sunlight when I woke up. Okay, what else? What else? What else? What else? I cut myself yesterday. As in, like, I got cut. I was moving some like metal stuff around, and the metal stuff like cut into my finger a bit. And so normally I would, um, I know this is not healthy, right? But normally I just like wrap a tissue around it and then just like wait for the bleeding to stop. Because it's a small cut. It's not like I lost my finger. It's a small cut. It's a paper cut, basically. But I just wrap a tissue around it, wait for the bleeding to stop, and then once it did stop, I just like carry on with a little gash in my finger. But I had some bandages lying around. I got some in a free sample pack. So I was like, yeah, might as well, and I wrapped it in a bandage. Dude, honestly, I kind of fucked with it. I kind of fucked with how it looked aesthetically, aesthetic wise. I do like the look of the bandage on my hand. So maybe I should just buy a box of bandages because I do get cut quite a bit. Maybe like once every couple weeks, once every 2 weeks, I get cut. And so having I could even just put on a bandage for like purely aesthetics. I don't even need to get cut, you know? I like it. I think it looks good. Completely the wrong reason to be using a bandage, I'm aware. But hey man, aesthetics, aesthetics come first. For me. You know that. You know that. Okay. Let's move on to our final topic for this episode here. It's a depressing topic, man. That fucking movie, Interstellar, is back again. Again! It's been a month. It's been 1 month since it came out last. And now it's fucking back in theaters. Again. Again. And people acting like they fucking starved to death. The fucking shows are sold out again. It's been a month, man. It's been a month. I am willing to bet. I will bet real life money on the fact that it's the same fucking people. The same people that saw it last month, they're hauling ass to the theater to see it again this month. You know? $9.6. 15,000 tickets booked in the last 24 hours. Fuck off, dude. Yeah, look at that. There's like 10 seats left in the theater. And it's like a 600 seating capacity. Fuck off. The movie's not that good. When it's booked out for like the next 5 days, dude. 600 seating capacity. Let's assume on average they sell 300 tickets per showing. Because the early days they're gonna get completely sold out. Early days are completely sold out, yeah. But like later on they're gonna sell less and less tickets. So let's be generous and let's say they sell on average 200 tickets to each show. They do 3 shows a day for 6 days because it started yesterday, um, and it's going on for 5 more days, so 6 days. So that's and each ticket costs 295 rupees. That's 295 rupees into 200 seats into 3 shows a day into 6 days. 106 wait 1,062,000 rupees from that one fucking movie. No wonder they re-release that shit every month. And that's not even counting like the popcorn sales that they make. That's how movie theaters make their money, isn't it? By selling popcorn. Okay, let's assume everyone that goes, they buy one thing of popcorn, right? Again, this is the fair average because people they don't buy. Some people don't buy anything. Some people go all out, they get fucking nachos and pizzas like they had in my fucking Captain America show. So let's, okay, so a thing of popcorn costs 270 rupees. Right, so let's do our math again. 270 into 270 popcorns into 200 seats into 3 shows a day into 6 days of showing. That's 972,000 rupees going straight to the fucking theater. Right? That's on top of the 1,062,000. 2,034,000 rupees is what they're getting out of this. And let's assume Mr. Nolan, he takes, how much do movie studios take from ticket sales? Usually contracts are a 50-50 split. Okay. Yeah, okay, so 50-50. Divide that by half, or multiply that by half. They take home, from every time they re-release Interstellar, they take home 1,017,000 rupees. 1,017,000 rupees. And they do this shit fucking every month. Maybe I should start a movie theater, do nothing but show Interstellar. 1,017,000 rupees a month. Okay, I'm gonna call it here then. That shit just pissed me off, man. This has been episode number 23 of the Not Tuah podcast. I've been your host. Then again, the Not Tuah podcast, NOTTUAH, no affiliation with Haley Wealth or the Talk Tuah podcast. I will thank you all for listening, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye, everybody.